Warning. This video contains images that may not be suitable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Today is my last day in Antalya, Turkey.
Turkey? Why was I in Turkey? Hold on, let me take y'all back a little bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, right here. No, whoa, no. You too far. Keep going. What? I don't even know who this is. Yo, who's the editor right now? I'm the editor. It's me. I'm doing this. It's me. I edited. I am the one. I have edited this. That's what I did. All right here.
Yo, if anybody's in here, if you could just let me know what it's looking like on the other end, maybe. I'd appreciate that, because I don't have any problems on my end.
Are we rolling? We're rolling? I'm the editor. What are you talking about? I'm by myself. As far back as I can remember, I've had problems with my teeth. The simple explanation is that my mouth is too small for the amount of teeth that I had, causing rapid decay and other issues. Some things could have been avoided. Unfortunately, those routes weren't an option for me when I was younger to get braces. Braces cost too much money. It just wasn't going to happen. For a while, I neglected the issue. It didn't become apparent to me until I started streaming.
How about that, guys? Is that good? Can you see the gameplay? Is this solid, guys? Thoughts on this? Can you guys see the game? You guys good? Can you see the game?
It's one thing to put your face online, but I'm also my own biggest critic. And I was also my own editor, so I was having to look at the problems I was facing day in and day out. At the time, with streaming, when I first started, let's say this is about 3 years ago. I'd been wanting to do it for 6, 7 odd years or more. But 3 years ago is when I really put the foot down and said I'm gonna go all out. So I'm working 10, 11 hours a day, coming back home, streaming 6, 7, 8 hours.
Family, that's what we have here. We're building a community.
And all the while, when I go on a lunch break with my laptop, when I'm at home eating dinner, when I'm laying in bed, when I'm eating breakfast, when I'm up late at night after streams, I'm looking at my mouth, editing, zooming, looking, seeing, understanding. This is a problem. I didn't feel comfortable with myself, and I already knew the kind of attention this was going to bring to me in the future.
Bula, I mean.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go! Yes,
Let's go! Big dogs, baby!
But by this time I wanted to pursue my dream, I was well past the age and time frame of which I should have fixed everything. With all that going on camera and everything going on off camera, I still went a year and did not miss a day. I grew a family, made friends, learned a lot. A lot of late nights learning how to edit, learning how to stream, learning how to use OBS, learning how to do everything I needed to learn. I was late to the party, but I still grew a family. The regulars. Shout out everyone who had been there since day one and is still here today. Even if you're not here today, hopefully we meet again. I put my foot down, I grinded, and I grew that family even more. I had a group of people who understood that this is the dream I was chasing and I was not going to stop chasing it. But after that year was up, I knew and everyone else knew that the pain had become a problem.
Today of all days to start posting.
So I knew it was time to make a change.
YouTube is still the dream. I want everyone to know that, all right? But I got to focus on my health first before I focus on a hobby like YouTube. YouTube is very time consuming. It's fun. I love it. And I know exactly what I want to do. But like I said, my health.
I told all the regulars about it. I said, everything's going to have to come to a halt. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to have to make this happen.
As some of y'all may know,
no matter
I
what.
have teeth on the top of my mouth and the bottom ones got to come out as well. I'm very young for that to be happening. But life gives you cards. You're dealt them. Whatever.
So I started putting in the research. I started finding out what I needed to do. And it became apparent to me immediately. Going to a dentist in the US was not an option. So the best thing I could do, aside from paying over $60K in the US, was start looking abroad. So for about 6 months, all that time I was putting into streaming before, I put into asking myself and answering these questions. What did I need to do? What did I need to get? And where do I go? Now, the top 3 options abroad were Mexico, Turkey, and India. I messaged people in all 3 of these places, but only one responded. Immediately, I started connecting with Rael from Antalya. Antalya's in Turkey. Now, I want to stop here and say this. I did my research. For a lot of my people in the US and the UK, you're taxed for convenience, man. All right, just do your research. Your money is worth more in other places and can give you the same service. So back to the story. Me and Rael start communicating. From the jump, I feel comfortable. I don't feel uneasy, and I don't feel like the information that I'm getting is misleading. We're texting, voice memos, pictures, information from my past. All the while she's talking to the dentist, asking him what he thinks I need done and asking me what I would like done. Now, when I say what I would like done, I know there's dentists who will watch this and they'll be like, oh, you just let them do what you asked them to do. That's not what they should do. You're not a dentist. You don't know the difference. No, no, no. I told them what I would like to be done, and the dentist told me where he could work with me and what had to be done. There's bad practice everywhere. For my people who are watching this video because you got your teeth done or are looking to get your teeth done, yo, you'll hear horror stories about people in the US with their veneers or their crowns, all right, getting their teeth shaved. You'll hear horror stories here just like you hear them there. The only reason you hear them there is because people here like to talk a lot. I don't know what to tell you. Just do your research. Also, to people who don't know what WhatsApp is very common. This is not a... I wish I had an ad. WhatsApp is very common outside of the US. They use it like you use Messenger, Snap, something, you know, it's not like pictures. It's like a messaging app, all right? They use it very common, all right? They have it like, you know how businesses here will have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Well, they got the WhatsApp logo next to the Instagram logo out like in these other countries. So like understand, if someone tries to contact you through WhatsApp, it does not mean it's a scam. Y'all can say I'm stupid if you want to. All right, I'll just did my research, like I said. And even then, our conversation wasn't final. I still had to come out there and get an x-ray.
By the end of this video, I'm hoping that my health is in order and I'm able to share that with everyone watching. And along the way, I hope to give some insight into possibilities for people who have common problems.
Not only was I saying goodbye to my family, but I was leaving the country to go through with a procedure that would change my life forever. Well, in life, you have to make sacrifices. If not sooner, then later. Eventually, waiting catches up to you, and you make it harder for yourself.
When I think back to days when I had pain and I thought the day was never going to end or the pain was never going to go away, you know, I think about those days and how bad they were and how much I lost in my life and time was thrown out because I couldn't focus. The pain that my mouth causes, I can't think straight. I can't remember what happens. I can't remember what I'm doing.
All right, now that we all know why and how we got here, let me show you what it looked like when we started. All right, this part of the video is for educational purposes only. No matter how severe you interpret these images to be, others may not feel the same. Viewer discretion is advised. Now I know what you're thinking to yourself. Why didn't he save himself from the embarrassment that this could bring? Well, then you wouldn't understand the full story. See, the pain I've been through in the last decade is worse to me than any hardship I've ever endured. Back then, I didn't care what you thought of me, and to this day, I don't care what you think of me. I am me. And if I can show one person that it's not over, you have options. I didn't say it would be easy. I didn't say that you wouldn't have a hard time. But you have options. First off, Antalya is just as pretty as you saw in that footage in person. And I got to see a lot of it thanks to MedAntalya for my 5-star transportation that was on time every time for every appointment. And I'm going to be honest, at MedAntalya there's a lot of love in the building. During my first visit, Rael made sure that we all understood the treatment plan and that I was comfortable as a patient moving forward. And this my boy while I was there. He took me around the city, showed me new places, and taught me about the culture. Ladies, this is Instagram if you want it. Now the moment you've been waiting for. What was the plan? So the first visit was x-rays and implant placements. Prior to showing up, I had no teeth on the top of my mouth and half the teeth on the bottom. I was aiming towards full mouth implants. Though this is what I wanted, the dentist offered me a better solution. I can tell you for certain right now that implants will always be second to your original teeth, no matter what.
So we continued with the dentist plan to have root canals on my 6 remaining teeth to crown them on my second visit. Now I want to stop here and say this. You hear these stories, these absolute horror stories of people leaving their home country, usually the US or the UK, to go to another country to have their teeth shaved and filed down so that they can get crowns and have straighter teeth. They end up looking like that fish with a light on his head. There is bad practice everywhere, like I've already said. There are people who will take your money and do that to you. They will take it. They do not care. They'll be like, what you asked for? And you'll be like, okay. And they'll be like, okay. And they'll take your money. All right, at MedAntalya, this was not the case. I needed this done. This was the last bit of bone structure I had in my mouth that was original to me. Respect yourself and do your research. I promise you. Understanding what you're going through makes everything 100% easier. So, as for the rest of my mouth, 6 implants were placed on the top and 6 implants were placed on the bottom. I'll be honest, the dentist and his assistant made sure that I was comfortable throughout the entirety of the process. To anybody looking to go through this procedure or who has already gone through this procedure, then you understand. Some of this pain is unavoidable. Some of it's just pressure, some of it's mental, some of it's real. In the end, the dentist made sure that I went through as little pain as possible. Then it was time to stitch me up and send me home for 6 months and wait for everything to heal. It felt like the longest wait ever, but I was ready for my second and final visit. Alright, man. It's about time. About 30 minutes out, heading to the office. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready to have this fucking smile so I can continue with my dreams and ambitions. Now, before it gets too ooey gooey in here, slow-mo edits and me with the smile and everything you've already seen throughout the entirety of this process, I know you want to know, how much did this cost? What's up, Betty baby? I love you. Oh, making an appearance. All right, the total for flight, food, hotel, all-inclusive hotel, which mean like it had food and everything. Yeah, I got everything. Everything you need is there. I don't even know what these are. Yeah, look at that. I got a boat here too. You ain't even know. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And procedure. In the US, I probably would have paid like $55,000, $65,000. Over there, for me personally, and this is for a major procedure. If you're getting a minor procedure, think about how much it costs. If you're getting a major one, look at my cost. $10,347.67 was my total expenses going there both times in total. All of it. Everything. That's it. That's it. Compare that. The same procedure with the same expertise. $10,000. Just about. Think about it. Do your research, baby. Today's my last day in Antalya, Turkey. Beautiful, beautiful place. I just wanted to put this up as a memory. I'm so happy with how everything went. It took time, but I finally got to where I wanted to be. No more pain. I have a smile. I'm happier than ever, man. Nobody can bring that down. So I just wanted to put this up as a memory. And I'll leave you with this. The more time you spend waiting, the more time you spend wasting. Get out there, achieve the impossible, make it happen. Whatever you gotta do it right. Make it happen, man. Make your dreams come true. Your dreams are only a door away. You just gotta open it. Reach out, grab the handle, start the process. I can tell you right now, I never in this last decade ever thought that I would have a smile like this and feel as great as I do about myself. Things like this change your life. They can change who you are. They can change how you act. They can change how you see things, how you view the world. It's like that for me. So if you're out there and you're in a similar situation I was, I'm telling you right now, do your research. I did my research and I found MedAntalya. They changed my life more than I could ever explain. And I want to say a huge thank you to everyone at MedAntalya. You've changed my life, whether you know it or not. You made me feel comfortable. You made me feel welcome. You made me feel like I was family when I came there, and you changed my life forever. I walk through every day feeling so much more comfortable about myself and so much more confident in my future because of this change. Thank you, MedAntalya. Thank you, Rael. Thank you, IZMET. Thank you, everyone there. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you.
Stay regular, baby.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?
They say I look amazing.
Fuck out of my contacts, I've been bopping and dipping. I pull up a shipment on you. Don't wait for that call back. I done caught your ass slipping and snitching. Move different for you. Fuck out of my face. I keep the gun on my waist. They running at me when they pop off. Now they finna get stuck in a wave. I stay with that pump like a sawed off. And little homie been catching the fade. I've been hitting your bitch with that raw dog. You can see it all over her face. I'm shaking the blood when I ride through.
Bring me the problem, he pull out his money, so I might have robbed him, but told they some bitches, prove that I did it. APD flexing, they can't find a witness, they can't find a strap with the beam on it. Pulled up on this bitch and I gave her the business, they can't find a rap with the lean on it. Yeah, that's what they do when there's evidence missing.
I just came through with the squad. I stay with that stick when we ride, and I got that set pressure from moving that hard. I stay with that car now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Fuck was you dumping it? Cause I was straight ducking it. Broad day I was busting that.